gradient designs can create amazing patterns in Photoshop 221 and earlier. Go to a layer and create a new layer. So there, click OK. Now create a selection. I'm just going to go for an elliptical marquee tool. Just create a nice design like that, and then go over to the gradient tool. With the gradient tool, got a whole range of different gradients here. I'm just going to go with the one of, let's just change it. Let's go with that one, the rainbow design. And I can change all different settings there, but I'm using normal and I'm using radial for the style. I can vary the position and create that design like that. What I can then do is deselect it, and also I can go to that layer and I can go to layer and smart objects. Smart object great because what happens, the source design is not changed, all the effects are added to it, and so you can go back at any point. But also what you can do, you can go to edit and transform, and you can go down to say warp. You can only have one warp, and of course if Photoshop doesn't like it, it will beep. It always beeps all the time. So you can create all kinds of weird distorted designs for your gradient, and you can push it in all kinds of ways like that. So once you're happy with the design, I'm going to go with that, click OK, and you got that. So what I'm also going to do, I'm going to add a style. So layer, style, and drop shadow. Just a quick try. Just it always seems just add that bit of extra depth when it comes to pattern designs. And you can change different settings, go with different opacities, etc. And you can of course add some of the other ones. Click OK. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove the background. I don't want the background. And now I'm just going to go here to rectangular marquee tool and just select that area. Make certain you don't cut over the shadow. Then go to edit and define pattern. That stores it away as a pattern preset. And you can use it obviously for future work as well, not just this. So you've got this design now. Well, I'm going to now deselect that and then deselect that. Now I could work with background layer, perfectly reasonable, but also I can just create a new layer, so layer and new layer. And I'm just going to fill it very quickly with black. And then I'm going to fill it with the design I want to fill it with. So edit and fill. Go to pattern. Make certain the script is on. Symmetry fill. You can of course use any of these other ones, but symmetry fill one for this one. Click OK. Now I've used the wrong one, so that's my apologies on that one. So edit and fill. That's the one I created. These ones I created earlier tutorials. So again, make certain script is on. Sometimes it ignores that, so it's always best to put it back on again. And you can see design there. And you can run through these different options. You've got symmetry type, loads of different options. You could just quickly run through, scroll through them, and you can see. And also you can change this. There's change the symmetry, the scale, and then go back to this and just run through it. Just try them out, because some really great designs can be quickly discovered just by running through these. And you can still continue to modify these settings. But I'm going to go with 7. So there's 7. I'm going to change the scale, push it up to the max, and then go for different options. Just try it. Just go through these, decide, you know what, that one looks good. Once you're happy with the design, now you could set colour randomness. I'm going to go for all the same colour. So click OK. And now I've got that design there. Now I can apply other effects. So I could go to filter, maybe go for stylized oil paint, etc. However, I'm going to go for filter and good old neural filters. Actually, not that old. It's only just recently been brought in. However, I think they're just great. You've got style transfer and you've got just turn it on. Now you might have to download it if there's any changes, etc., or you haven't downloaded it before. So just select that. And you've got lots of options here. You can see you've got here, you can select different ones. I'm going to go with that one. And you've got different presets. And you can run through those, quickly try those out. You can see the Van Gogh. I mean, they don't end up looking like Van Goghs. I guess that they've just worked out styles from it. This is obviously cloud. You can see you can create a whole variety of different designs. Maybe that one. You can create some very abstract designs. Very quick and easy. I'm going to go with one. So that one, perfectly reasonable. You can see the design. What you can also do, I always find that This passes feature is really good, so just put that on, and that just gives a bit more detail, a bit more. You can actually see. Look, you can actually see the waves a bit better there. Maybe even push it up to 4. Though, of course, it's going to be slower. It's not as quick when you go for full on. But you can see it sort of being dragged out, that design. And you can modify the detail. Just put that as well. And also another great feature, which I love, is down here, is are you satisfied with the result? Which I think is great. Say yes or no, because it's a great way of putting feedback to Adobe. I was going to say to Photoshop, but Adobe. So you can always click that. And also you've got options here, new layer, current layer, duplicate layer. So really useful. I'm going to go with, I generally always go for new layer, but smart objects, pretty good as well. Click OK. And take a few seconds to process it. And now you've got your new layer. And you've got the old layer as well. So if you decide, you know what, I don't want that, I've got that. But you've got that as well. And what you can do with that, of course, is you can blend it. So you can go over here to layers and you can run through and you can see what happens. You get obviously a whole range of different options there, difference, etc. I mean, sometimes I think the normal is the best, but it is nice to try them out. So you can see, I think lighten, that looks quite nice. And of course you can always resize it. So you can just create different designs, simply just a subtle resize, maybe. Or do other effects as well. Got other filters which can be applied to that design. And of course, once you're happy with everything, you can always merge them or just go to layer and flatten image. Click OK. And there you've got your design. And of course, you can tweak it, go for levels, etc. And just brighten it up a bit, change it a bit more. Click OK. Maybe go for a gradient map. So image, gradient map. Obviously not that one, but go and select another gradient map, and you can create even more pattern designs. Maybe sometimes pretty garish pattern designs. Oh, that's a nice one. Or more basic ones, but up to you. Cancel at that point. So you've got your design there, all from basic grading all the way through to this. Hope you found this of interest. Always adding new tutorials all the time. A like or dislike, always great. Any questions? Please put some comments. Thank you much.